how the one-up compensation plan works in Pure Profit Pro, okay? Now, before we get into that, first things first, let's go ahead and cover the income disclaimer because I want you guys to all understand that any examples that you see here today in this video are all hypothetical, okay? These are hypothetical examples. These are not guarantees of income, okay? So when you decide to get started in Pure Profit Pro, you are going to have to do some work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, anything of that nature, okay? So we also cannot guarantee you future results based off of past results, okay? So you know, past results do not equal future results, okay? Now, if you need to, pause this video and read this in its totality so that you have a better understanding of the income disclaimer, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and move forward. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the 4 ways that you get paid in Pure Profit Pro, okay? Now, first things first, the first method of getting paid in Pure Profit Pro is called direct sales. Now, that's fairly self-explanatory. Any sales that you've made directly are direct sales, okay? So the second way that you get paid is through pass-up sales. Now, pass-up sales are when your new people get their first sale, which is the one-up, also known as the qualification sale or the training sale, okay? So you're going to get pass-up sales from your direct sales, okay? And you're also going to get pass-up sales from your pass-up sales. And I'll cover that in a little more depth here momentarily. Okay, now third, you're going to get roll-up sales, okay? Now a roll-up sale is when an individual is not at the top level of Pure Profit Pro and they enroll someone who joins at a level higher than themselves. So for example, John joins for $250, Dave joins for $1,000, and John is not qualified to earn the remainder of the funds, so those funds would roll up to you as the enroller if you were fully qualified. We'll cover that a little bit more here in a second. Okay, and finally, the fourth way to get paid is through upgrades. Now, upgrades are when people are basically they understand the comp plan, they've possibly lost a couple of sales through roll-ups and so forth, and they just don't want to lose any more money, so they upgrade, okay? So let's go ahead and show you an example. Now this is you, okay? Now the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get started in this program is you're going to want to get your one-up qualification out of the way, okay? Now for this example, we're going to use the top level of $1,000 so it's easy for you to understand, okay? Now again, the first thing you want to do is get your one-up qualification out of the way. So you go out, you enroll your first person. Let's call this person Amy, okay? Now Amy is your qualification sale. So now that you've got your one-up out of the way, Amy is going to pass up to your enroller. So now Amy is no longer attached to you in any way, okay? Excuse me. And Amy joined at the $1,000 level as well. So your enroller earned a $1,000 pass-up sale, which was known as your qualification sale, okay? Which is why the QS is in the quotes. So now that you have your first person, now it's time for you to get to work so you can start making money, okay? Now, once you do that, you're going to go out and you're going to start to recruit a few people into your business, okay? You're going to have different marketing methods that you use, but eventually as people are coming into your funnel, they're going to join, okay? Now, look, Bobby finds you through some of your marketing, and Bobby decides that he wants to, in fact, join Pure Profit Pro. Bobby comes in at the $1,000 level, okay? Now, Bobby goes out and Bobby enrolls a new person named Corey. Now, Corey also came in at the $1,000 level. Remember, I said we're going to use the $1,000 level to keep things simple here. Okay, Corey goes out, he enrolls his first person. Corey enrolls Diane. Diane comes in at the $1,000 level. Okay, and one more time, Diane goes out and enrolls her first person, and she enrolls Ernie. And Ernie comes in at the $1,000 level. Now I want to stop here for a moment because I want you guys to realize what just took place here. Now these are what are known as pay lines, okay? Every direct sale that you generate is a new profit center, aka pay line for you, okay? So some of you may be confused as to what just happened here. because what you've done is you've essentially earned $4,000 from one sale. I'm going to show you how. See, over here, Bobby enrolled for $1,000. Now, Bobby owed you a qualification sale, which was Corey. Okay. Now, when Bobby gets his qualification sale, Corey is no longer attached to Bobby. Corey is your person. Okay. So now Corey goes out and gets his qualification sale, which was Diane. Diane is now attached to you and no longer has anything to do with Corey as far as the compensation plan goes. And then again, Diane goes out, she enrolls Ernie. Ernie comes in at the $1,000 level, and now, as a result of what Bobby has done, he's perpetuated your profit center. He's perpetuated your pay line, and this goes on into infinity. So as long as you're teaching your people how to be successful in this program, you can earn an unlimited amount of income from one direct sale. Okay, and indirectly, because Corey is now direct to you, even though you didn't sponsor Corey. Diane is direct to you now, even though you didn't sponsor Diane. And same with Ernie. The only person you directly sponsored was Bobby, but once they pass up to you, it's just like a direct sale. So you just earned $4,000 from Bobby. Now, this continues on. Ernie's first sale is going to pass up to you. That person's first sale is going to also pass up to you. That person's first sale will pass up to you, and so on and so forth. Now, in this example, you know, eventually you have earned $8,000. Now, who cares how long this takes? The only thing that matters is that you're being profitable and that people are duplicating your efforts and your results. Okay, so let me go into another slide here and cover this in a little more depth. Okay, so again, remember, your initial goal is to get your pass up sale out of the way. Okay, once you've gotten your pass up sale out of the way, let's go ahead and get you your first person. Now this is pay line number 1. Okay, let's call her Amy. Amy puts in her first person. That person passes up to you. Then that first person owes you a sale. That passes up to you. Now they owe you a sale. That passes up to you, and that passes up to you. Now you go out and you enroll a new person directly. Okay, so let's call this Bob. Bob owes you his first sale. That's going to pass up to you. Now this person owes you their first sale. That passes up to you. That one passes up to you, and that one passes up to you. So hopefully by now you guys are understanding that every individual person that you bring on here directly is a new pay line for you, a new profit center, and every first sale is going to pass up to you. Okay, so in this example, you can see already that from these 3 direct sales that you brought in, they already brought you in $12,000 more. So this is a total of $15,000 that you would have made in this example. And then your goal is to just keep on building as many profit centers as you possibly can, and every first sale within that profit center will come to you. So hopefully you guys are understanding this, because it's not difficult to understand. You might have to watch this once or twice for you to really get the full grasp of how powerful the one-up compensation plan actually can be. Okay, now next is the roll-up sales. So we've actually covered direct sales, we've covered pass-up sales, and now it's time to discuss roll-up sales. Okay, now in this example for the roll-up sales, let's say that you came in at the lowest level of Pure Profit Pro, which is $250. Okay, now this is how that would work. You'd get your qualification sale out of the way, and now since you're qualified, you're eligible to earn $250 per sale, but no more, because you're only at that level. Okay, so this is how that would work out. Amy's going to pass up to your enroller, and your enroller earned a $250 qualification sale. So you are in fact eligible now to earn money, but you can only earn money at the level in which you have paid to join. Okay, so now let's say that you go out and you start to recruit some new people. So you bring in Bobby. Bobby decides he's going to join at the top level. Now, unfortunately for you, you were only at the $250 level. So here's what's going to happen. Bobby is going to actually pay you $250, and the other $750 is going to roll up to your enroller because you were not qualified at the $1,000 level. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's use another example. Corey comes in. He comes in at $500. Now you only joined at $250, but you enrolled Corey, and Corey joined at $500. So obviously $250 is going to come to you directly, and then the second $250 is going to go directly to your enroller because you weren't fully qualified. Okay. Again, Diane comes in. You enroll Diane at the $1,000 level, and 250 of that is going to come to you, and the other 750 is going to roll up to your enroller. Now, I know a lot of people always have the question, well, how is my enroller going to get that additional 750? The software has this already set up. So once a person joins at a level that's higher than you and a roll-up sale is activated, the software is going to tell that person to send what portion that they need to send to you and what portion that they need to send to your enroller for the roll-up sale. Okay. Now finally, Ernie comes in at the $1,000 level. One more time, 250 is going to come to you, and 750 of that will roll up to your enroller. Okay. Now the thing about these roll-up sales is the really good thing about roll-up sales is that they inspire and they motivate people for the next thing, which is upgrades. Okay. Now let's say in this particular example, you got tired of missing out money on the roll-up sales and you went ahead and you upgraded to $1,000. Okay. Now in this example, you're already qualified, so we're not going to even go through all that. So you're already qualified. You already got your one-up qualification sale. Okay. So now you get to work. You begin to enroll some new people. Okay. First and foremost, you enroll Bobby. Now Bobby's been in the program for a minute. He may have lost a couple of roll-up sales, and then eventually Bobby is going to upgrade. So he upgrades to the top level of $1,000, and obviously what's going to happen is you're going to earn $750 from an upgrade. Okay. Now same with Corey. Corey came in at $250, but Corey does not have the full $750 to upgrade to the top, but he's tired of losing money, so he upgrades to the $500 level. Okay. Now Corey's going to actually send you $250, and then now he's upgraded to the $500 level. Okay. Now in this instance here, Diane comes in at the $1,000 level. So Diane does not have to do an upgrade. So that's not applicable for Diane. So in that case, you would not earn any money. Now I put this one here on purpose just to let you guys know, to see how well you guys are paying attention. Okay. Now finally, Ernie came in at the $500 level, and Ernie upgrades to the $1,000 level, and Ernie's going to send you $500 to upgrade. Okay. Now, that's how the 4 levels of the Pure Profit Pro compensation plan work. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to keep in mind the possibilities here. Okay, you can build as many pay lines as you want. Okay, and as you do, you know, as you teach your team how to duplicate your results and your success, those people are going to all owe you one, and then these people and the dollars that you see will all owe you one. And then they'll all owe you one, and they'll all owe you one, and they'll all owe you one, and they'll all owe you one. And this will go on, my friends, to infinity. So it's important that you teach your people what you know in order for them to be successful in this business. Okay. So my friends, that is it as far as the compensation plans goes for Pure Profit Pro. Hopefully you have a greater understanding of this by now, and I appreciate your time watching this video, and that is all, my friends. If you're ready to go ahead and get started with Pure Profit Pro, either click the link below or get back with the person who showed you this video.